Yee! You guys, that pink lemonade is coming through so well in that Peru. Man, I had no idea Peruvian coffee can just bring out such a unique flavor profile. So tasty, and it was roasted in that roaster right behind me. But I know you guys did not show up here to hear me talk about coffee once again, even though that's probably one of my favorite things to talk about. But today I kind of want to cover a small little investment that I made on December 26, 2019. A small little payment of $14.52 or something. I don't know. It was definitely $14. Don't remember how much it was exactly. But it was a small little tiny investment that absolutely changed how carrying around a ton of hard drives and cables and wires and chargers feels like. Let's get into this, folks. Oh man, like back before I invested into this little tech organizer, this is what it felt like in my backpack, all rambled together, and then you have cables stuck to each other and you're trying to pull them apart, and then now you've just wasted like 10 minutes just digging out that one hard drive out of your entire backpack. And I was like, all right, I can't be living this life anymore. And back then I was actually shooting way more video projects and was working on projects on like 4 different hard drives. So I was like searching through hard drives, and it's all entangled under my headphones, books, and camera gear, and it was just a mess, a lot. So I did a lot of research, and they were way better, nicer looking, clean tech pouches out there and organizers, and they're actually pretty darn expensive. And am I going to invest into a really nice one later in the future? Most likely, but right now I'm pretty okay with the one that I got, and this is the Amazon Basics tech pouch. This is what it looks like inside. It's got nice bright orange. I don't know if that's nice. Maybe, I don't know, depending on who you are, your preference. But it's got a bright orange inlay inside, and it's got layers. It's got a little flap. You open up the flap and there's more space under there. You got a little stretchy thing that can, I guess, kind of form to whatever you're putting in there. And then you have this big, wider pocket that you can throw a bunch of stuff in there. And so the reason why I chose this one in particular, because I knew that I carry around a giant Apple charger. I carry around big, thicker things, and so a lot of the other tech pouches on the market right now, although they do look way better, not just a little, oh gosh, it's way better. But what I do like is that there's quite a bit of room in there for bigger items like this. So this is kind of how I'm kind of putting together all my pieces, and this hopefully will give you guys an idea as to what exactly you can fit in there, and if you need something this big. Here we go, folks. So this top pouch right here at the very top, I like to slide in my MacBook Cube charger, USB-C charger. This goes right in there. And because I don't want to waste this little space right here, I was like, hey, why not throw an iPhone charger? Why not throw that right next to it? So now this will nicely fit in there. You have a couple pouches right here. I don't really have things that are that small to fit in there, but I do have one thing that I like to throw in there, which is, yep, that micro SD to SD adapter. That's what I like to throw in there, boom. So right under this flap, I like to throw in my most used cables, and I usually use 2 cables at most, which is this USB 3.1, the squiggly USB cable. So I usually have 2 cables around just in case one either breaks or I need to transfer from one hard drive to another. So right on top of that, I'll throw in my USB-C MacBook Pro charger. It just goes right on top of that, and then boom, it fits really nicely in there. So I'll close this flap, and then there's this another Velcro spot right there to hold that flap together, and now this will stay closed pretty darn well. And now you have your bigger compartment on this side. This is an excellent spot for me personally, is to throw my hard drive. So I have a 4 terabyte WD hard drive that goes in there, and then I have a smaller 2 terabyte WD hard drive that slides right in there. Another 4 terabyte will work just fine. And then there's a small little gap right here, which is where I like to throw in my SD card reader and my CF card reader to USB-C. And that's just enough space for me to shimmy it in there, and boom, and the cable hides right under there. And now you have the majority of your accessories in here. They'll hold really well. They're all very organized and exactly where I want them to be. And of course, I'll throw in my iPhone charger. So I'll just pick up this flap, slide that right in there, and that holds pretty darn well. And now you have a very, very organized pouch. Go ahead and close that, and now you have a zipper that holds that all together. There's a small little opening on the back. It's very, very small, very tight. I haven't really gotten anything to fit in there that I use, so it's kind of impractical for me. But for the price point, for everything that I can just shove and store in there, I like it. Like, there is nothing that I can complain about. Well, y'all, thank you so much for making it this far. I seriously appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, you guys learned something. Hopefully this maybe created some kind of solution to a problem that so many of us videographers, photographers, content creators face that nobody really talks about. Hey, if you guys want to stay tuned with some of the videos that I'll be producing, hit that subscribe button. The comment section below is for us to have a great, beautiful discussion. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever it is, throw that in there. Hit that like button, and well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.